In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to feel like we're constantly racing, chasing after goals, handling endless responsibilities, and striving for more. But amid all this noise, have you ever paused and wondered, where's the peace I'm looking for? What if the calm you seek isn't found by controlling everything around you, but by shifting something within? Today, let me take you into a powerful Zen story that may change the way you see inner peace and happiness. Zen is more than a philosophy of calmness. It's a path to uncovering a sense of deep contentment, even amidst life's demands. Just a few minutes listening to this story could offer a new way to experience peace, right here and now. Let's explore how this timeless Zen wisdom can guide you toward a sense of stillness and clarity, no matter what's happening around you. There was once a young man who sought out a Zen master, eager to learn the secrets of inner peace and tranquility. After years of feeling lost, overwhelmed by his own thoughts, and constantly searching for something more to make him happy, he decided to turn to Zen for answers. The young man was convinced that if he could just find the right teacher, he'd finally discover the inner calm he'd been longing for. After traveling far, he arrived at the home of a revered Zen master who was known for his wisdom. The master welcomed him and listened patiently as the young man described his struggles and his desire for peace. Finally, after hearing his story, the master invited him to follow him down to a river, where a gentle but continuous waterfall poured into a pool below. The Zen master pointed to a rock beneath the falls, worn and smoothed by years of rushing water, and said, "Sit here. Allow the water to pour down around you, and watch your thoughts as they rise and fall, just like the river." Confused but curious, the young man obeyed. He sat on the rock under the waterfall, and the noise was deafening. The rush of water seemed to drown out every other sound, including his own voice, his thoughts, and the anxieties that usually occupied his mind. The first few hours were unbearable. He found it hard to focus, uncomfortable, and even frustrated. "How is this supposed to help me find peace?" he thought. But he persisted, day after day. Over time, he began to notice small changes. The relentless noise became less jarring, his body grew accustomed to the feeling of the water, and his mind, instead of fighting the experience, started to settle down. He began observing the waterfall, not as an intruder, but as something natural, something that simply existed. His thoughts started to flow just like the water, and instead of holding on to each worry, he began letting them pass. The Zen master visited him periodically, asking how he was feeling. At first, the young man complained, saying he was uncomfortable and that he hadn't felt any different. But as time went on, he told the master, "I feel as if my thoughts are lighter now. I don't cling to them as much. I'm learning to let them go, just like the river lets each drop pass by." After several weeks, the young man felt something he had never experienced, a quiet, still sense of peace. It wasn't forced or something he had achieved through willpower, it was simply there. The waterfall continued to pour, but instead of resisting, he had learned to be with it, to accept it, to understand that he couldn't control everything around him. Instead, he could only change how he reacted to it. When he was ready, he left the rock and returned to the Zen master, who asked him, "Have you found what you came for?" The young man bowed deeply and replied, "Yes, master. I understand now that peace isn't about controlling everything, silencing every thought, or reaching some perfect state. It's about letting go, allowing things to flow naturally, just like the river." The Zen master smiled. "Exactly. Peace is not the absence of noise or chaos. It's the calm you can find within yourself, even when the world around you is anything but quiet." And so, the young man left with a newfound understanding, carrying a lasting sense of inner peace, one that no amount of chaos or external turmoil could take away. The young man's journey teaches us a profound lesson about finding peace in a world that is often anything but peaceful. Many of us try to find calm by controlling our surroundings, silencing every thought, or reaching some imagined state of perfect tranquility. But Zen wisdom shows us that peace is not about making the world quiet. It's about learning to be calm within, regardless of what's happening around us. Just like the young man in the story, we often hold tightly to our thoughts and worries, letting them weigh us down. But by letting go and allowing thoughts to come and go like a flowing river, we realize they don't have the power to control us. We are the observer, not the thought. So the next time you feel overwhelmed, remember this. Peace doesn't come from changing everything around you. It comes from understanding that you can't control it all and you don't have to. Accept what you can't change, embrace what you can, and allow life to flow. In that flow, true peace emerges not from a lack of noise, but from a calmness that grows within you. Thank you for joining me in exploring this powerful Zen story. If this message resonated with you, take a moment to reflect and consider how you bring a bit more acceptance and calm into your own life. Remember, true peace isn't found by quieting the world, but by discovering calm within yourself. If you found value in this story, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel so we can continue sharing insights that inspire inner peace. Let's help spread the wisdom of Zen and create a world that values tranquility and understanding. Until next time, stay grounded and let life flow.